ever smiled in your boss's face while secretly planning to destroy his entire company? I was 26, working 60-hour weeks at this boutique ad agency in Chicago. Exactly 1 week before my 5-year performance review, the CEO, let's call him Richard, pulls me into his massive glass office. He sighs, looking like he's the victim. Listen, don't expect a bonus this year. Budget is incredibly tight right now. We all have to sacrifice. But I knew the truth. The budget wasn't tight. It was never tight when it came to his inner circle. Richard's 23-year-old nephew was just hired as a strategy director and immediately given a company Tesla. The VP of sales just took her entire department to Cabo on the corporate card. And me? I was managing our 3 largest accounts, bringing in millions of dollars while sitting in a cubicle where the AC was permanently broken. I remember closing a $500,000 deal last November. I came in on a Monday feeling like a total hero. Guess what they celebrated at the morning meeting? The nephew's new TikTok going semi-viral. No one even mentioned my deal. So when Richard gave me that warning about my bonus, something inside me just clicked. I wasn't even mad anymore. I was just done. For the next 6 months, I kept my head down, but I was building something. I quietly registered my own LLC. Then, I started having off-the-record coffees with my 3 biggest clients. And honestly, it gets crazier. They didn't just agree to leave with me. They offered to front my startup costs just to get away from Richard's toxic management. I didn't tell a single soul. I just waited for review day. The morning arrives. I walk in. Richard is drinking a $12 green juice. His nephew is literally putting golf balls into a coffee mug in the hallway. Richard calls me in and slides a plain white envelope across his oak desk. I open it. It's a $100 Amazon gift card for 5 years of my life. We appreciate the hustle, he says, not even looking up from his phone. I just stared at him. No anger, just pure, absolute clarity. I reached into my bag, pulled out a thick stack of papers, and dropped them heavily on his desk. What's this? He asked, finally looking up. Those are the termination notices from our top 3 clients, I said, my voice dead calm. They're moving to a new agency. Mine. The silence in that room was heavy enough to crush a diamond. Richard's phone slipped out of his hand and slammed onto the desk. His mouth literally fell open. You can't do this. That's 80% of our revenue. His voice was actually shaking. I leaned forward, looking him dead in the eyes. I figured you'd understand, Richard. Budget is tight, right? You know how it is. He started stammering, his face going completely pale. My lawyers already cleared the non-compete, I said, standing up. I just wanted you to know that the employee you couldn't afford to tip just took your entire empire. I walked out while he was mid-panic attack. The agency filed for bankruptcy 6 months later.